Hello and welcome to another episode of A Brightside. We've just picked up a Starbucks in Disney Village. Most delicious. We are on our way. We've had a quiet morning. We've done a bit of swimming. We had a nice sort of late breakfast, etc. We did that off camera because we just wanted some private time, some family time. But now we're heading into the park, into Disneyland Paris. Well, this is all Disneyland Paris, but into the park because we have a lunch reservation at Walt's. Let's go check it out. Well, today, as we're walking into the park, the weather is calm, we see blue sky, it's a little bit chilly, everyone's like wrapped up as if it's winter, but we're kind of just...
We're Cornish, we're hardy.
Yes, we're Cornish.
You've got your shorts on.
I was going to say, I've got my shorts on, just a hoodie, well, and a t-shirt, obviously.
Everyone's looking at us like we're insane.
But I might have to, like, get the shades on later, because today, what a beautiful day. Straight ahead of us is the magnificent Disneyland Hotel. It is under refurbishment at the minute, but it is due to open, as far as I know, in January 24, so about another month, and that magnificent hotel should be open. The entranceway to Disneyland Park is right through the middle. It is a sight to behold. We've got this awesome statue, Mickey's hand with the magic wand here on the approach to Disneyland Hotel. The main way in, but it looks like a major bottleneck there. I don't know what's going on, so we're going to slip around the side. If it's open, there is quite often a gate here that maybe none of these people know about. Little hack. Let's see. It might be closed, to be honest, but hopefully not. Absolutely no line to get in, so that's amazing. That's a good hack. If you see a big bottleneck, yes, go to the side. Simple as that, and we're in. Look at the two of you. You are very cute. Look, you've got Groot, and is that like Jasmine? Or yeah, Jasmine. And
these are 30th anniversary of Disneyland Paris merch.
Oh, so they're like more. Well, they're all souvenirs, but yeah. Oh, you bought glasses for your head.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And Dad bought an NYPD.
We've got about 30 minutes to kill before our reservation at Walt's. So we're just gonna stroll into Town Square and soak up the ambience of Main Street, USA, which, if you're not familiar, is like a replication, or reproduction rather, of a turn-of-the-century American street. And I think Walt Disney wanted it to be, he just named it USA, Main Street, USA, because it was to represent any and all towns in America at around about the turn of the century. Well, not 2000, obviously 1900. That's the idea of what Main Street USA is. And then you've got City Hall over there. I do believe you can post mail from there. I know you can get postcards and stamps and stuff, so you can send out stuff directly from Disneyland Paris. And this side is like where the vehicles are stored. These are the arcades that we utilised yesterday. That's the Discovery Arcade, and I believe that one is the Liberty Arcade. And then Main Street USA proper down there. And there's that 78-foot tall Christmas tree here. Amazing, look at the size of the baubles. They're like 4 times bigger than a person's head. But loving all the presents underneath. Let's have a little look at the presents. Very cool. How Christmassy is that? Look at that little train there with Disneyland written on it. Happy Holidays, Disneyland. And it's right there by... Oops, sorry Tilly, whack head. Right there by the gazebo. And that is very cool. You've got the train station up there that will do like the Grand Circle tour. Yeah?
The present is to Daisy.
Yes, it is to Daisy, isn't it? So do you reckon Donald? Do you reckon that's a present from Donald to Daisy?
Yeah.
maybe. And then the view down Main Street. Christmas tree is now directly behind me. I'm then standing central for the big reveal. There it is, Main Street, USA. Sleeping Beauty Castle, right at the end. Awesome, and all the Christmas decorations there. And Walt's is halfway down the street on the left. New Century Notions. All of these are basically shops. You can get some sweet treats, probably a coffee or two. Do love Main Street, USA. This is such a cool place. The Disney Transport runs up and down. I can't see any of the cars or vehicles now, but I did see one the other day, so they are still running here. Yeah? Okay, Matilda going insane. Disney Clothiers Limited. Oh, to Florida. All these little tidbits I like. All these, like, look, Savannah line to Florida via the ocean steamship. It's just all this that makes Disney theming on point. That building straight ahead there, that's Walt's. Hopefully we'll get a view of Main Street. If we can get a window seat, that would be amazing. Look at this old-fashioned petrol pump. Yeah, it states there, better gasoline. Imagine if your like petrol was done like that nowadays in like a transparent tube. Yeah, I know, but look at it. Imagine that could just like blow up, couldn't it?
They do.
Do you remember when like? No. Do you know? Oh, you don't remember like when the pumps were like that? No. And in here, in this window, look, you've got Cruella de Vil. Oh, a little bit glared out with the Cruella de Vil in there. A little bit glared on the camera with the glass, but that's okay. We can always pop in at some point. Got a very cool little area here where you can enjoy a beverage. You always like that picture up there, don't you? Yeah. Like the Coca-Cola baseball advertisement. Emporium there, big store here on Main Street. And you can access all of these shop fronts via the rear through the arcades, which I showed yesterday, or I think it was in yesterday's video. And all these videos will be linked. If you want to see yesterday's video, then I'll leave a link in the playlist. Not the playlist, link in the description. Hey, look at are you still going insane? Look at you, Age. A real bird, it's not an animatronic. Whoa! And right beside Walt's restaurant, you've got Lily's Boutique, and of course that's a reference to Walt Disney's wife, Lily Disney. Again, this is the front of Lily's Boutique. Disney are very good at putting little Easter eggs in there. Probably not many people know that Lily, or Lillian, was Walt Disney's wife. There's lots of little things, particularly in the American parks. In the American parks, there's lots of names written on the windows that are like the names of like some of the Imagineers and stuff like that, which I think is always a nice little homage. Oh, and here's one of the vehicles driving down. Oh, look, Main Street Police Department. They're all going to jail. One of my favourite places in the entire world to get a hot dog, because you've got all the baseball themed. I did show that a little bit yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Pretty sure it was yesterday. I've no idea. But you've got the baseball players here welcoming you in for a hot dog or an ice cream or just a hot beverage. And then, so this is the top of Main Street, and then it leads to what's called the Hub. And then you've got the castle. Sleeping Beauty Castle here in France. Cinderella Castle in Florida. There's also Sleeping Beauty Castle in Disneyland, in the original Magic Kingdom in California. Loving this spinning sculpture of Baymax. I wonder if I could get one of those in my back garden. That would be amazing. Right, I think it's time to head down to Walt. Whoa! I think it's time to head down to Walt's. Alright, we've arrived at Walt's. Gonna head in. Okay, so this is just like in the foyer, Christmas tree there. Tilly investigating all the pictures there of, that's Walt Disney and his brother Roy.
Walt
Walt and his brother Roy, and Mickey in the middle, obviously. Yeah, Disney was a big train enthusiast, so that's him beside some sort of steam engine locomotive. Yeah. But basically, yeah, this is nice. You've got like the reception over there where we book in, and then we get called upstairs. Walter Elias Disney, states here 1901 to 1966. Little bust of him. And that's a little way in through to Lily's boutique. Okay, we've been booked in. Heading up the stairs. Again, lots of photos here of Walt Disney and other various people. Obviously, loads of Mickey Mouses there. Nice. Or Mickey Mouses or Mickey Mice? We've just been seated at a fabulous table. I'm not going to pan the camera around too much because there are people here enjoying their food. But like straight ahead of us there is like a fireplace all decorated for Christmas. Loving the seating. We have got this big round table for 6. But this is the best bit. We are overlooking Main Street, USA. How awesome is that? So we're literally right above the restaurant's entrance. That's looking down toward the main entrance to Disneyland, and then, well, I can't get the angle obviously, but the castle is in that direction. And we just work our way through the menu. We've got some photos here. There's your starters, mains and desserts. Oh, and there's a wine list, so we're not really big drinkers. You gonna have a wine?
Well, it does recommend, like, for $20 it can give you a flight of wines to go with your meal.
Okay.
About $20.
20 euros, yeah, I know, yeah.
We keep calling it dollars, do
Yeah. Right, well, I'm going to make a decision. Yeah, just look at all this. This place is amazing. Look, again, I'm not going to pan the camera in too much because there are people here enjoying their food, but I just want to show you guys what Walt's restaurant was all about. It's very, very swish, very posh. We've just given our order in as well, so shouldn't be too long now before our beverages and food arrives. Our starters, obviously the kitchen in there. I won't go in. Whoop. Won't go in there. Obviously, I'm not going to go in the kitchen and show you. Hey, look at me with the camera. That'd be a bit weird. Yeah, nice. Artwork here. I don't know where that is. Some sort of lodge. Maybe Walt Disney liked it. And there's the stairs coming up. So we opted, I can't remember if I said it a minute ago, we opted for a flight of wine, didn't we? So each course will come with a glass of wine. Yeah, nice. Yeah, and that's an extra charge on that though.
Yeah, so that's an additional $20.
Yeah, 20 euros even.
Euros. I keep saying dollars because we're in Disney.
Yeah.
Shelley's doing exactly the same.
You were saying dollars as well, aren't you? Just looking out that view. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but it is actually snowing. Well, you know, as in Snope. It's fake Disney snow.
I found out a Disney secret.
A Disney secret? What have you found out?
If you're wondering where all the Santa voices and songs
And the music, yeah?
it's there.
Oh, have you spotted a Disney speaker? Okay,
Yeah.
we mustn't mention it to anybody because it's Disney magic.
But you're filming it.
Oh yeah. Right, our drinks have arrived. So the soda came like with the meal. So that's I got a Coke. Shelley went with a lemonade. This is the first round of our flight of wine. I think he said it's a Chardonnay. And then there's a little bread service as well. And I think our starters might be arriving imminently. We like a nice bread service. Cheers. How's the wine? Nice. Right, our starters have arrived, and just before Tilly completely dismantles all the vegetables on top, that's looking really nice, Tilly. Little chicken pot pie. You went for the same, didn't you? Same as me.
Same as yours.
So chicken pot pie. We've got like a little Mickey on there, which I'm sure Matilda's going to eat. And look at that, that's a really nice looking salad. So it's a Waldorf salad. Dad's got the same, and AJ's got the
with popcorn in it.
yeah popcorn.
Popcorn soup.
How's your salad?
Nice. Some of AJ's soup.
Yeah, I've got Mickey's ears.
Yeah, looking good, Mama Bear.
That's huge.
AJ, how's the soup? You like the popcorn, don't you? Right, now our mains have arrived. I went with chicken breast, with asparagus and a sweet potato mash. Matilda, you went with your mac and cheese, didn't you? That's probably some sort of cheese, like, disc on top, I would say. And you went with the chili con carne, and that's like a pot of chili sauce?
Yeah.
And then AJ, same as me.
Chicken.
Did you had chicken as well, didn't you? What did you have?
Yours. Fish.
Oh, the fish. Okay, cool. And then our wine has arrived as well, so nice. Delicious. Wow, look at the shape of this glass. Very fancy. So this is our dessert wine now, because our dessert is just about to arrive. Wow, look at your passion fruit mousse, Tilly.
Actually,
Looks
it's
really
not sweet
nice. Just a mousse.
No.
Looks really nice.
Delicious yourself.
Wow, my lemon meringue pie has arrived. That looks really good. What did you have?
I had the caramel milfoil with steamboat willy on it.
Oh yeah, Steamboat Willie on there. Excellent. Lovely, you had the ice cream, didn't you, Ben?
I'm alright.
You had the ice cream and you had what Shelley had.
Yeah.
There we go. Nice. Yeah, I thought this was quite sweet to start with, but must have like played around with my taste buds, because actually it's like a champagne, isn't it? Or like a something like that. Oh. Right, all done at Walt's restaurant. If any of you guys are ever in Disney Paris and you want to eat there, you will not be disappointed by the food, but do be prepared for the length of time, because it is a full dining experience, and we were in there for about 2.5 hours. So if you're wanting to be here at Disney, you know, doing ride after ride after ride, you're obviously not going to get that for a couple of hours if you go to Walt's, because it does take quite a while to eat there, which is nice. It is nice, to be honest. It was nice not to be rushed. So that was a very pleasurable dining experience, and for, I think it cost, I can't remember how much it cost, but we bought like a commemorative 100-year anniversary of the Walt Disney Company. It's like a pin, which we quite like to collect Disney pins, so yeah, that was a nice experience. But like I said, it did take a good 2.5 hours out of our day, so just be aware of that. And there's the beautiful Christmas tree. Right, I think the plan is that we're gonna head onto the train, and we're gonna do the Grand Circle tour. Excellent. So, walking down Main Street, we're gonna get at the train station, hop on the train, and go all the way around the park, which is good fun to do. I'm standing here waiting for the train. Look at that beautiful view. The tree there, looking down Main Street, of course, the castle right at the end of it. Amazing. Super fun. Basically did what was called the Grand Circle tour, so you basically get on the train at Main Street, USA, and it takes you all the way around the park. There's usually several stations, or each land normally has a station, but only Frontierland here in Paris was open today, so there was only one stop, so it actually didn't take that long to go around, probably about 15 minutes, something like that. So AJ is very, very keen now to ride the carousel, so we're going to walk up Main Street and get in line for the carousel. Are you excited for this ride? You've been looking forward to this for a while, haven't you? You like a good carousel. Oh man, AJ is so excited about this. Like I said a minute ago, he loves a good carousel. Okay, heading on to Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. 20 minutes, not too shabby. Look at this here in the queue, it's the recipe for poisoned apple. Oh, I'd like to live in a little house like this. Look at Snow White up there, just going up there with all those animals. 7 weird men with beards, although only 6 with beards. Oh my goodness! Coming towards us. Oh, 2 hungry vultures. I hope that's not like an omen of things to come. Oh my goodness, we're going through these big doors. And oh no, look at that hag. This is like this is very intense. Look at this. I don't think I'd like to live in this bit. You'd like to live in this bit. Oh no, look at her. Creating the poisoned apple. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Hey, these trees are scary. Oh, look at those, like, crocodiles down there. Whoa. Yes, no, I'm not taking that apple. I know the story. Oh, yes, look. Yes, over the cliff. Oh no! There, she has been dispatched. She's been dispatched to the afterlife. And there we go. Look, there we are. Happily, they lived happily ever after. Well, that's a bit of a shame. We were going to go and have a little walk around Alice's Curious Labyrinth, but it's closed, maybe because it's getting a bit dark. But I do like the rabbit there. Amazing, I'd love to have that in my garden. Loving all these booths set up for the festive period. I will definitely be having a pretzel later because they've been calling my name ever since I've been here. But it is now a time for It's a Small World. And look how beautiful this place is, all lit up at night. Love it or hate it. Loving the fact that this fog has rolled in. I don't know if I've ever seen Disney in the fog before. That's really cool. Like it. We're just passing by Pirates of the Caribbean and it's a 5-minute wait, so that basically means it's a walk-on, so we're just gonna go on board Pirates of the Caribbean, but I'm not going to film it because I filmed it yesterday, so let's turn the camera off and put it in my pocket. Yeah, just done Pirates. Absolutely love that ride. One of my all-time favourite rides at Disney. And again, all this fog. Look at this fog. It's amazing. Like I said, all the years I've been coming to Disney, or any Disney park, I've never seen it in the fog. This is a first. the kids are getting a little bit peckish and we're getting a bit thirsty, so hopefully a little pit stop in the Colonel Haythie's Outpost restaurant. Usually does things like pizza and that type of stuff. So hopefully the kids will be in the market for that, but I think for me, just a hot chocolate. Ooh, another nice Christmas tree. Alright. Okay, so yeah, generally pizza, stuff like that. Oh, Tilly, are you looking forward to your Mickey Mouse shaped cheese pizza?
Yeah, and I'm going crazy about it.
You're going crazy about it, AJ. You've got the same. A little apple juice there for AJ, bottle of water, a couple of little treats. And we've just got a hot chocolate and my mum and dad. Where are they? Yeah, this is a very cool restaurant. We've eaten here a few times over the years, but not too often. Just found this random bench just by the bathrooms here. Just what the heck is that all about? Just maybe it's like for nursing or something. Maybe like mums can, you know, quietly nurse their infants, I assume. But again, the Disney theming on point. Look at all this. So cool. Obviously all about like exploration and stuff like that. Reminds me, it's the same sort of era as Jungle Cruise in the American parks. There's no Jungle Cruise here in Disneyland Paris. I assume that they felt that Paris was a little bit too chilly for a tropical riverboat cruise. But so yeah, no Jungle Cruise here in Paris, but this is very sort of Jungle Cruise-esque for sure. Look at all this. This is very cool. So seats and all, and like a typewriter that works. Right, well that was quite a nice hot chocolate. Hot chocolates seem to be a lot sweeter in France. That's what I always think. Definitely don't need extra sugar in a hot chocolate in France. Right, so we're going to look at the wait time on Big Thunder. Now, they didn't let me film on it yesterday, which is a bit of a bummer because you can film on it in the American parks. I suppose just different rules here in France. But we are going to try and do Big Thunder. It's got a 20-minute wait, and then Haunted Mansion. I keep saying Haunted Mansion, darn it! Phantom Manor, as it is here in France. We're going to try that. I think that's only got like a 5-minute wait, so we'll definitely do that. Probably won't film Phantom Manor again. I did that one yesterday, and it is quite hard to film because it is very dark inside, so goodness, there's like people around me. So yeah, we'll kind of play it by ear. Yeah, it is only a 20-minute wait for Big Thunder Mountain, but AJ really doesn't want to go on it, so Shelley did say that, you know, she'll take him away, you know, take him off for a bit of a wander around some of the shops, but we've kind of just said, nah, we'll all stick together, so I think we're going to skip Big Thunder right now and head down to Phantom Manor for just a 5-minute wait. It's brilliant, heading into Frontierland, obviously all these like cowboy buildings. This really is what would be termed a ghost town, with all this spooky fog everywhere. Yeah, look at Big Thunder Mountain there, shrouded by all this fog. I keep going on about it, you're probably thinking I'm mad, but this really does look awesome. Look at the Molly Brown there, tied up. That one's now closed. That one does close at a certain time, but super fun. It just takes you around the rivers of America. Oh, there's a train. Nice. Oh, check out how spooky the mansion looks. Make that the manor. Look at Phantom Manor up there with all that fog around it. Very cool. Like I said, I'm not going to bother filming it because I filmed it yesterday and it's really hard to film, so I'm just going to put the camera away and enjoy the ride. Such a classic attraction here at Disney, a must-do. We're heading up into Boot Hill, which is the cemetery here. Very cool. Oh, there's like some cowboy boots. Look over here. Look. Do you see the cowboy boots on the grave?
Cowboy grave.
Amazing. Oh, listen here. Do you hear the tomb like banging? Yeah, in Florida, this is all part of the queue, so you're kind of like queuing around all of the tombs, but here it's more kind of in the exit. But you don't have to go via Boot Hill. Well, it used to be called Boot Hill. I don't know if it still is, but... See Boot Hill? What's that say? It just says number 39 there. I'm not sure, but used to be called Boot Hill, but anyway, whatever it is, it's the cemetery here that is on the way out of Haunted Mansion. How about that for a show? Look at that castle. All like lit up with projection mapping. Amazing. If you look down the other way, straight down Main Street. Entering into Tomorrowland. There's a couple of bits we want to get done in Tomorrowland, and then I think we're going to start to think about heading back to the hotel. But just look how magnificent Tomorrowland is during the night. All lit up, looking awesome. So, Bib, we're going to do something. We're going to ride a ride that we've been riding since 1987. Star Tours! I've always loved this statue of Wally and Eve. That's awesome. There it is in all of its magnificence. Star Tours. One of my all-time favourite rides here. I don't know, it's a simulator. I'm not sure if I'll be able to film it. I have filmed it before in America, but I don't know if I can film it here in France. We'll have to see. Right, AJ has cleared the height test. He is good to go. Matilda's done this ride before in Florida, but AJ hasn't, so I think he'll be alright. I think he'll be fine. But yes, love this ride. It's been changed a bit. It's changed a little bit over the years. Like they've like changed the video that you're watching essentially. My heart prefers the original from the 80s, but it's that isn't a thing anymore. It's the newer sort of incarnations of Star Wars that is on display now in this ride. But just look at this. There's your speeder. Yeah. You've got like the, I don't think it's Admiral Akbar, but it's the same species of person.
Star Tours is proud to introduce the Star Speeder 1000, the most sophisticated and luxurious spaceliner in its class. While other spacelines pack you in like a herd of tomtoms, Star Tours
C-3PO up there, looking amazing.
Every star.
That's Captain Rex. That's a little nod to the original captain that used to fly the spaceship that you get in, but when they've modernised it, they've got rid of Captain Rex and he's been replaced. But he still is there in all the crates, ready for disposal. And also in the American version, he's become a DJ in the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, which I think is very funny. Look at you all ready to go. And you, Tilly? So that was definitely a ride that no one was allowed to film on, no photography was allowed in that ride, but what a fantastic ride. Matilda, you loved it, didn't you?
Oh yes,
Shelbel, how well did AJ do?
Oh, AJ loved it.
He loved it.
He like crossed legs like.
He was very casual in there, wasn't he?
Yeah, this is what AJ's legs were like.
I know. Did you like that, Age?
Yeah.
Good.
Tell Daddy what you thought.
I really liked that.
You really liked it? You liked it?
We had to go under the water.
You had to go under the water. You liked that bit, Bib?
Kids enjoy it.
How did that go? Yeah, they change it up every time, but what a great ride. Space Mountain there, or Hyperspace Mountain as it's been rebranded here in Disneyland Paris. Superb. Or as the French say, superb. Very cool. We've arrived at the Nautilus walk-through attraction. We've just got to see if it's open or not. Oh, I think it's open. It looks like there's people coming up. Yeah, excellent. So, there's like the tail end, the stern, whatever, of the Nautilus. And there she is. Amazing. So there's like a little bridge. Here's Space Mountain, or Hyperspace Mountain, as it is here. Right, let's head on board. I love the way to get out. You have to go through this like old-fashioned looking propeller. Amazing. The wonderful thing about Discovery Land here in Disneyland Paris is it's all based around the Victorian sort of perception of what the future could be. So instead of it all being like, you know, slick looking plastics and all these amazing futuristic materials, what you've actually got is a lot of wood and iron, because that was the material known to the Victorians. So this was a very modern, well not modern, but a futuristic look for the Victorians. Okay, so this is the side of the submarine, and on board we step. This is so cool, I love it. Look at all the treasure there that Captain Nemo is has found. Can't get my words out now, it's pretty cold. Captain Nemo's sleeping quarters. He's got this good map here, look. Oh. Man, I could live in here. Volcania, that's right. I haven't seen the film for a while, actually. I might have to rewatch 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Oh, AJ, you're going to don a diving suit and head down into the depths.
De plus, elles peuvent nager jusqu'à 35 km par heure.
Travel 35 kilometers per hour. Impressive for a turtle.
Sont réputés comme certains des mammifères les plus intelligents de la planète.
Dolphins are highly intelligent and extremely social creatures. Thanks to the innovations of the Nautilus, we can actually listen in to their conversations.
Un jour, peut-être comprendrons-nous ce que ces créatures se disent.
For now, perhaps the dolphins are merely wishing us a continued good journey. Helmsman.
Ils sont cachés sous le sable.
Perhaps these hammerheads have mistaken the electrical signals of the Nautilus and consider us prey. Unfortunately, today is not their lucky day. Helmsman, ahead full.
Look at that, Captain Nemo's organ. Ah, cell de machine. Soon the engine room. Yeah, I would definitely like my house done up like this. Imagine living in here. Awesome. And that's it, and we step off of the submarine. Alright, I have no idea where Shelley and the kids are. We're going to leave the video there. I do hope you enjoyed it. We had a fantastic day here today at Disneyland Paris. Don't forget to do all the usual YouTube stuff, like, subscribe and smash the bell. Check us out on all of our socials at The Bright Side. So from us to you, cheers and gone!